congratulations. How does this feel? Have you processed this morning news yet?
No, I have not processed yet. I'm processing with every hour that I'm awake and every person that I talk to. So thank you for your help. We're really, I'm not dreaming, right? We're really talking, and this is
really happening.
all right. So yeah, I'm processing moment by moment.
So like, where were you when the nominations happened? Who called you? Walk me through this morning.
Nobody does this thing alone. All of us, I've learned anybody you see having a morning like this, it is thanks to the very hard work of little teams of people, little pods of people. We're all used to pods now, right? But it's your agent and your manager, your publicist, these people that signed on to be a part of you, to be, to help you become all that you wanted to be as a little boy or little girl somewhere. They sign on to be a part of that long before anybody else does. And so I heard from that team. I heard from my team this morning. They called me. I was not up watching the nominations, but I got their call, their very excited call.
All right. So then have you been able to like call some of your, various family members and friends and talk to them yet? Or have you just been doing interviews in a whirlwind?
Well, I'm here in the house with my very, very pregnant wife, due any day, any moment. I got to keep an ear out, actually, like for out there, like it could happen on this Zoom call. But my mom is in town in expectation of the little boy arriving and stuff. And so, my mom is here this morning, and I haven't seen, we haven't, the end of a really challenging year, but I haven't seen my mom in a year, so the fact that, they just got here and did the 2 weeks of quarantine and the COVID tests and stuff. And today's the first morning I'm seeing my mom. It's just, it's a really special thing. It's only, the only thing that'll be missing is that I don't think I'll be able to see my castmates today, the people that I made one night in Miami with, because I certainly share any acknowledgement of the movie is an acknowledgement of the hard work of the whole team, because it was so collaborative and special project.
Indeed. And speaking of, your cast and everyone a part of your team, you and Regina have been on this journey for this film together. Have you had a chance to hear from her this morning just yet, or?
I haven't heard from Regina just yet, but it's early.
That'll be next, later on. I know you're so happy, but it's a little bittersweet. Were you disappointed that she also didn't get a nomination too?
This is my first time involved in any, and the awards conversation, and so much of it is thanks to Regina. Regina believed in me long before I believed in myself, and I believed in her. So I know these are comparatively, they're short lists. 5 people, and there was in a really impossible year, there was so much extraordinary work that was done, and so my friend Regina's name is not the only one that was left off the list, but there was so much work that, there are so many deserving artists that were included. So anyway, you and obviously Regina's an Academy Award winner already. You hope that any of these things just really allows you to build, that it's not the end of something, it's the beginning of something. I know Regina saw that with her Academy Award win, that she was able to then make this movie, and she'll get to make other movies because of, so yeah, to see so many deserving artists on that list, and I look forward to seeing the work that people will get to make after this.
Well said. Given the subject matter of this film, does it make, these accolades even more special, even more celebratory today?
Yeah, I think that there was there was some great work that was added to the canon of films that explore Black life in this country and what we've made of ourselves here, what we've made of this experience here. And it's films like One Night in Miami and Ma Rainey's, and Judas and the Black Messiah, of course, but it's also films like the 40-year-old version, uh, amazing movie that came out last year, and The Five Bloods, of course. There's films that look at contemporary Black life as well. Anyway, I there seemed to be, yeah, some conversation happening between the works, and I hope that we're at the beginning of that as well, at the beginning of that conversation, that we're just getting started to have it.
Definitely. How old is your daughter now?
3.5.
3.5. So is she excited for dad today?
What am I saying? What I said 3.5. That girl she will be 4 years old in very, very soon, like a month. But is she excited? She would have been more excited if mom was nominated too. My wife, my wife plays the part of Barbara Cook in the movie, and so my daughter is very much, she's all about, like, if dad was nominated, she's like, what about my favorite person? Because my favorite person was left off the list. Like, I'm dubious of the whole thing. Because Nick and I actually, we share a SAG nomination, which the whole cast got to have a Critics' Choice. We also got an ensemble nomination. So some of them, my daughter is very aware that mom has been nominated too as a part of the cast of the film. So today, I think it's a little bittersweet in our house as well, because for Lucy, if mom is not nominated, they got it half right.
She's all about the equality amongst the parents. Okay.
That's right.
Oh, she's cute. Okay. Let's go on. You always bring it when it comes to the fashion. I know it's early. You literally just got nominated, a couple hours ago. But yes. Have you thought about, Oscar fashion just yet, or?
I've given no thought to it, but I bet you the person that has given some thought is my stylist, Avo, who too, Avo and I have been working together for almost 4 years. And, at first Avo was dressing me to go from like my bedroom to the living room. I mean, there was nowhere for me. I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't doing anything, but over the years, we've gotten to know one another, and, we've been working together for a lot smaller events than the Academy Awards. So I'm looking forward to the world getting to see his creativity in this way too, because I'm sure he'll help me plan something special.
Okay, so I'm gonna rattle off all of these nominations and accolades that I think I've got right. So okay. 2 Oscar noms, 2 Golden Globe noms, 1 BAFTA nom, 2 SAG noms, 1 Independent Spirit Award. I mean, and you're expecting a new baby. How do you describe this time in your life right now?
Well, it's kind of a best of times and worst of times kind of moment, because I know that we are nearing what feels like the end of a really challenging, impossible time for our country, for humanity, so, but I can't, I can't deny that at the same time, all of this wonderful stuff is happening career-wise, so it's, I guess being an adult really is like learning how to hold both of those things at the same time, about making space for holding 2 truths, sometimes opposite truths at the same exact time. I didn't know any of this was going to happen, March last year, like everything was being canceled. Everything on my calendar went away. Any projects I had, they all went away. Release date. Hamilton wasn't supposed to be out until later this year. So it was just, I've really had to surrender, like so many of us have. I've had to surrender and just, I don't know, enjoy the ride. At times, be honest about moments that weren't so enjoyable. It's just been a really strange, wonderful, glorious, full time, right? for most people.
Well, congratulations. I think that was everything I had for you. I'm so proud of you. This was an awesome film. You were great in it. Enjoy today. Enjoy celebrating with your family. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Rebecca.